Hi guys, it's Priyanka from Chit Chat and Chai, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some interesting brown girl dating experiences I've had. And I have my friend Heta. You guys can't see her, but shout out to Heta. She's in the back. She's going to ask me the questions. All right, take it away, Heta.
So, Pri, what's the most ridiculous thing someone has ever said to you?
I'm already laughing in my head. So the most ridiculous thing someone has said to me is, remember when I was dating that guy, let's call him Mr. Patel, because his last name's Patel. I'm not a Patel, my last name's Oza. Clearly him and I are different castes, and he kind of ghosted me after 2 really great dates. And the reason that I started dating this year anyway was to kind of have a social experiment on what this dating game is all about, why people do what they do. Like, I was like investigator emoji, like I was not playing. So I just asked him straight up, like, what's up? Why haven't you talked to me? And he was like, I can't marry you because you're not a Patel, but I still want to bang you though. And I was like, oh, no, that's not how this is gonna go. So that was pretty whack. And another thing on a more serious note is that body image is a huge issue, especially with social media and online dating apps. I get it. This is the first thing that you see, so it's kind of hard to sometimes look past that. But I've had people tell me things like, oh, you're a solid 8 out of 10, but if you just lost the weight, you'd be a 10 on 10. And I think that that's not the right context to say that to somebody, especially when you just met them and you're on a dating app. So those have been the 2 most ridiculous things that I've heard.
What would you say is the biggest struggle when dating in the South Asian community?
Oh my God, where do I begin? Actually, Deepa Berar and I just did a podcast. I'll leave the link below. Shout out to Deepa, she's dope. We had a lot of fun talking about, is it possible as a South Asian female to date just to date and not with the intention and or pressure of getting married? And we talked a lot about that, and all the filters that you kind of have to go through as a South Asian male or female, I would say, is the hardest part. Is this person gonna make my parents happy? Are they gonna make me happy? Are they the same caste? Are they same religion? Do they speak the same language? There's all these filters in an already small pool, and it's really hard to sometimes just find a nice guy, let alone a nice South Asian guy or girl, and then you have all these filters, and sometimes the biggest part of those filters is it's hard to build an authentic and genuine connection with another human being. So I would say that's the biggest struggle.
What's the most whack date you've ever been on?
Oh, the most whack date I've ever been on, which I'm kind of mad about because it was at one of my favorite places in Atlanta, Whiskey Blue. So I met this guy on Dill Mill. Shout out to Dill Mill. I have a lot to say to you, Dill Mill, but that's a video for another day. But I met him on Dill Mill, so you can see the height. So already the night before, he was like, don't wear heels, because I'm 5'8" and he was 5'9", so I don't, insecurities, I don't know. So, but I wore flats, I was nice. Shout out to my friends, y'all better be watching my video. I was nice because my friends are always like, don't be mean, give in a little. So I did, I wore flats and a black dress, and I walked in, and we just were talking, shooting the shit, and then he tells me that I look like I could be his bodyguard.
Damn!
I know, right? Like, damn is correct. And that's like the equivalent of me walking in and be like, oh damn, you're a little pipsqueak, aren't you? Like, Dill Mill photos make you look buff, hashtag Photoshop. But I did not say any such thing. But yeah, and that was right after the, oh, you'd be a 10 on 10 if you lost weight comment, and by somebody else. So I was not feeling that hot about myself. I definitely went home and put on my slouchiest sweatpants. It was kind of like, ugh, I'm never leaving my house. But yeah, needless to say, he was not getting a second date.
Has anyone ever offered to be with you for a green card?
Yes, and I'm gonna get so much flack for this. Again, everyone, not judging, you do you, I'm gonna do me. So the context under which I was proposed this green card relationship arrangement is the funny part. Some guy found me on social media, and I told him I didn't want to talk to him, but he was like, please, come on, just talk to me, just call me, blah, blah, blah. Again, I was being nice, I gave in a little bit, being open-minded, and we, like, within the first 5 minutes of us talking, I was like, so what do you want? What are you looking for? And he's like, he said a bunch of things like, oh, I don't mind being friends, I don't mind dating, and I wouldn't mind getting married for a green card either to an Indian girl that's American. And I was like, excuse me, is that what you think I am what this is, because trust me, I'm not the one for that. And he was like, oh, sorry, I mean, we can be friends. And I'm like, I do not need any more friends. Thank you, goodbye, have a nice day. I'm not the one for you. And pro dating tip, this is not the way to score a girl. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. But my main thought is, where do people think it's okay to say things like this to people? Or me, like, I don't know, maybe I have disrespect written on my forehead, but other than that, I can't imagine why anyone would think it's okay to say these things. But yeah, so definitely some laughable moments.
What's one thing that you want people to know?
Oh gosh, I want everyone to know everything. No, I'm just kidding. So what I want to leave you guys with is, if the notions and filters of society and your parents are not ones you care for, just have the courage to stick up and challenge those notions and find love your own way with the person that you want to be with. And try to keep an open mind, because you might be sleeping on some very beautiful people. Like, if you just have all these filters and this, blind sight of, this is all I'm looking for, these are the only types of people that I'm going to date and or marry. So definitely keep an open mind and be honest. If you know you're not going to end up being with somebody because of their religion or their caste, etc., just be upfront, because trust me, if you get a girl like me, you do not want to lie to her or lead her on, because that is not going to go well for you. So, yeah, that's it. And with that, I will leave the link below to my podcast with Deepa Berar. I'll leave the link for my blog. Check me out at Chit Chat and Chai. And happy holidays. I'll see you guys soon.